I just wanted to do a video today on repotting broken makeup, like eyeshadow palettes or compacts. If you're like me, then you probably have a lot of makeup like this, or some that have broken, like this part broke off. But you still like the eyeshadows. So like this is, I love this palette, but the top's off. Anyways, so today I'm going to show you how to repot those so that you can still use some of your favorite eyeshadows without them looking so janky and old. Okay, so what you're going to need is these, some broken makeup palettes, compacts, and then basically just any small containers you can find. Things like for jewelry are really good. See, like this is for earrings, or little tin cases like this work. Even I have an iPod thing, the iTouch holder. Anyways, so yeah, you'll need that. Or you can even use a different palette. A lot of these come with the brushes, and I never use the brushes that come with them because I have my own makeup brushes, so I always throw these away. And some of your eyeshadows may be able to fit perfectly in there. You just kind of got to test it out. And also, you're going to need super glue, or you can get sheet magnets if you want, but you'll still need super glue if you get those. An X-Acto knife, dun dun dun, and that's about it. And also some rubbing alcohol and Q-tips. For the glue, if you don't have super glue, maybe if you have rubber cement works as well. Or if not, then I'd say go to the store and buy some. Also, you can use a box cutter instead of an X-Acto knife. I find that an X-Acto knife is better just because the blade is smaller, so it gets in between the palette and the actual eyeshadow itself easier. I am going to start with these two palettes, this one and this one. I'm going to finish this one off. Get your X-Acto knife and whatever makeup palette that you're working on, and you just basically pry out each of the eyeshadows, if you can see here, like that, and it should just pop right out. And then just go ahead and set that aside. So let's see, I guess I'll do this one. Here's a blush that I have. I love this blush, it's so pink. I'm actually wearing it right now. I don't even know if you can tell on camera, but it's hot pink. It's by Revlon. My grandma gave it to me. So I'm gonna do this pink and then these purples down at the bottom. When you're getting these out, you want to be sure to put the X-Acto knife, flush it all the way to the bottom of the actual palette itself, because if you just put it in the top, if you only put it a little bit in, then you're going to end up crushing your eyeshadow. So I have these. They should just pop right out. Some may be a little bit more difficult in that color. And then these as well. So first, you just want to set them in there just to measure how far apart that you should put them. I think it looks better when they're equidistant. So those are the 4 that I'm going to put in here. And then go ahead and get your super glue. Oh, and actually there's a step that I skipped because I've already done it from before. But basically, before you set these in here, you want to dust out any fallout from whatever makeup was in there before, and then take a Q-tip, dip it in rubbing alcohol, and wipe it down just so that it will adhere better. So you have like a clean surface to for your eyeshadows to adhere to. Okay, so you're going to take your eyeshadow and your super glue and just put a little bit and then spread it around. You don't really need a lot. And then go ahead and set it wherever you want it in your new palette, like that. Just a little bit of super glue and then spread it around. I like to make sure all of mine are either in the middle or flush to the bottom, just so it all looks the same. And then whirl it around. And the super glue is going to take a little bit of time to dry, just because you're taking metal to plastic, and that doesn't adhere as easily as, you know, say your nails or other materials that you use super glue on. This is one that I already did. As you can see, these are the regular eyeshadows that are in this palette. Those are the regular ones. And then I just went ahead and added 4 of my eyeshadows from this broken palette. And now we are done. Your makeup has been repotted, so I'm left with these kinds of things. I'm just going to go ahead and toss those. But yeah, I just prefer to do this so that I don't have to, I can still keep some makeup that I like without having to deal with it being broken, because that's very annoying to me. One thing to be cautious about when you're doing this is some palettes, the eyeshadows and the blushes are going to be stuck in there more than other palettes. Some palettes, they'll just pop right out, and that's when you get your best results. Other palettes, if they're difficult to get out, you need to be careful, because the tin or the metal that the actual pots are made out of bend really easily. So if you're trying to get one out and it's tough and you're bending the metal, then it's going to break your eyeshadow or it's going to break your blush, and then it's going to be crumbly, which is never fun. So just be careful about that. If it is difficult to get out, you might want to take a flat iron and go ahead and like clamp it like that with your flat iron while it's hot, just that it will soften the glue up on the bottom, so then it will be easier for you to get it out. But just don't try and force it. If it's not coming out easily, then go ahead and heat it up so that it can come out easier. But anyways, I hope this helps, and yeah, let me know how your repotting experience went.